Hey, it's Michael here from Spectacle, coming to you with 5 key tips to effective startup branding. The first tip is to know what is the role of branding when it comes to your startup. It's much more than just a marketing activity. Your brand strategy should be the outward-facing expression of what your business strategy is, so it matters to your investors, your employees, and your customers. The second big tip is to know your audience. A lot of startups, they start with the technology solution, but they don't start with a pain point or a problem. So take the time to get to know your audiences. This includes your customers and your investors. What matters to them so that you can tailor your messaging to them. Next, start with why. Any great business knows that people don't buy what you do, they buy what you do it. So articulate your purpose. What is the reason behind your startup and your reason for being in the world? This will come in real handy not only with customers, but for you and your employees as you get through rough and tough times of building a startup brand. Next, set clear guidelines. Your brand is really the summation of all interactions and touch points that anybody has with you. So you want to make sure that's consistent and comes across authentically. Define what your voice looks like, how you're going to say things with your customer, and the ways that you want to interact and show up in the world. Finally, find one signature element to your brand that you can deliver at every single touch point. And guess what? This one doesn't have to be expensive. Think of Chick-fil-A. Every time you go to Chick-fil-A and say thank you, they respond with my pleasure instead of you're welcome. It's free, but every time you see it, you know you're at a Chick-fil-A. Those are my 5 quick and easy tips for building a startup brand. Look at Chick-fil-A. Every time you say thank you, they respond with
My pleasure.
my
Okay.
pleasure.